I'm Kelsey with Supertramp Campers. Today we're going to check out the process of what goes into manufacturing a Supertramp camper. Supertramp campers are known for their vacuum-infused shells. These shells are lightweight, strong, well-insulated, and attractive. Let's get started here in the machine shop. We've got a 10 tool changer CNC machine, a water jet, a press brake, and a welding station. Even though the camper is fully composite, there are still a ton of other materials that go into making the camper. So everything from steel, aluminum, G10, UHMW, and bamboo are processed here in-house. This provides us vertical integration, which allows us to be really nimble as a company. Also, this is an advantage to our design team. They can easily design something here in the front of the shop, come out and have a physical prototype in hand by the afternoon. Next, let's head over to the composites division. Supertramp Campers is one of the only companies that manufactures campers using a process called vacuum infusion. Vacuum infusion is typically reserved for the marine and aerospace industry. It's known for creating really lightweight, strong products. So let's check it out. For the vacuum infusion process, everything starts with a mold. Here we're standing at the flagship HT roof mold. This mold will be used over and over again for every part that flows through the shop. The first thing that happens to this mold is it rolls into the paint booth and gets sprayed with a sandable primer. It then rolls back over to composites division to get laid up. We have 9 different weaves of fiberglass that we use strategically throughout the shell to give the desired strength properties. We also position backer plates anywhere that we're going to mount or drill into the camper. So steel plates used where the jack plates go. After those layers of fiberglass are positioned in place, we then install our structural foam core. This foam core is 1.5 inches thick, which is twice as thick as the leading manufacturer of truck campers. So this allows our customers to comfortably camp into the winter months. After the foam core is laid in, we layer in another layer of fiberglass. After that, our consumables go into place. So everything from our flow media, our plumbing, and our vacuum bag. A vacuum pump is then hooked up to the part and it removes all of the air out of the part. After all of the air has been removed from those layers, we hook up our vacuum resin machine. This mixes our resin and our catalyst together. We know exactly how much resin goes into every single part, every single time. 2 things to notice while we're over here with the vacuum infusion process is that you'll notice there's no wood or aluminum frame used throughout the layup. So that eliminates a common issue within truck campers of condensation. Also, what you'll notice is that this is a single piece roof. Same as the HT, same for the Megatrons. So once the part cures, it is then heads over to the trim department. So these parts have been popped. This is the surface finish that we get out of the mold. So what you'll see here is a flange, which was used to pull the part out of the mold. Once the part has been trimmed, it heads over to our paint department. Supertramp Campers is the only manufacturer that offers an automotive paint finish. Our standard paint color is the high gloss white, and then we have 3 other paint options, or you can do a custom paint match. What you'll see is the whole shell of the camper gets sanded first. This ensures that there's no imperfections in the shell of the camper and we get that perfect surface finish. After that, the body of the camper is then painted, and then the underneath is line-etched. This ensures that you're protecting those areas that may have rock chips or any type of damage throughout. Also, with that automotive paint finish, you can restore the camper back to its original beauty. So desert pinstripes, you've taken a branch, anything along those lines, any auto body shop can repair and touch up that, or you can bring it back to Supertramp Campers to restore it to its original beauty. This is the 3D printing room. This technology is rapidly changing and pretty exciting. So we just added these 2 machines to our fleet. These machines allow us to print with carbon fiber infused material. We use that material specifically for the Megatron HVAC systems. We really weren't happy with what was being supplied on the market, so we decided to make our own. We also make a lot of other materials that go inside the camper, such as this door backer plate. As you can imagine with this door backer plate, if we had to machine this out, we'd have to buy thick, heavy material and then have really long run times on the CNC machine and also go through a lot of bits and consumables. With a 3D printer, we're able to just print this out as needed and get really great strength properties out of this. So we use this from everything from heater track holding positions, bump stops, backer plates, and HVAC. And it allows us to quickly make those things and put them into the production. Our next stop is the sewing department. Supertramp Campers initially launched with the flagship LT slide-in pop-up truck camper. That slide-in truck camper is known for its airy windows with its insulated layer, zippered clear vinyl, and zippered mesh. Our sewing department is responsible for sewing all of the soft goods that go inside the truck campers. Everything from our high-end leathers that go inside the Megatron, our insulated pop-up material, our durable flooring, or even our shower curtains. Our final stop is the assembly department. So camper shells roll into this area that have been painted and Linexed already. What you'll notice at the front of this camper cart is many of our sub-assemblies. Our team focuses on building everything they can outside of the camper before putting it inside, just making it easier for QC checks, assembly, and just less people need to be in the camper at one time. So everything from our high quality PEX connections for all of our plumbing needs, to any of our HVAC components, to even our kitchen counters are made outside of the camper and then put inside the camper for final assembly. Our team is really known for their high attention to detail and then high-end appliances that we use throughout the build. So let's check out some of the build process. So one of the things that we really take a pride in the assembly department is our electrical boxes. So most other camper manufacturers install these components directly into the sidewall of the camper. As you can imagine, over the lifetime of the camper, as you're driving down the road, wire connections can wiggle loose, and it just makes it harder to do the same way every single time. So we make our own electrical boxes in-house, and each one of these is installed in the HT or LT. So when you open this electrical box up, what you'll see is all of our connections are heat shrunk and then laid in on this pegboard. So it looks a little bit confusing, but each wire is run, then trimmed, cut, heat shrunk, and labeled. So then what our team is able to do is take this electrical box off, take it to the camper, install it in the wall, and then all the assembly personnel is doing is final connections. This also makes it easier to troubleshoot over the lifetime of the camper because we know exactly how it's made every single time. Supertramp Campers is known for their high attention to detail. A big part of that is our QC list, our procedure books, and any of our QC sheets that flow with the camper. Starting with our procedure books, we have a procedure book for every single process that goes into making the camper. So this allows to ensure that our team members are doing the same thing every single time. This lists out the materials that are used, safety equipment that is needed, and has a step-by-step process for that. We also have a QC checklist that follows the camper throughout, so everything from your electrical checklist, those type of details, really ensures that when our customers pick up their camper that they're ready to go camping that day. We even have QC sheets for all of our composite parts to ensure that we're getting perfect parts every single time and that follows the camper throughout its lifetime. Thanks so much for checking out what goes into the manufacturing of a Supertramp camper. Our team takes great pride in manufacturing those campers here in the United States in Golden, Colorado. All of that attention to detail and craftsmanship that goes into each camper is because our team loves seeing our customers getting out and adventuring and using those rigs. If you have any questions for us, reach out at www.supertrampcampers.com or 720-724-5788. Thanks so much and have a great day.